because I went to school for business and I hated it. I hate working at a bank. I couldn't sit there. I needed to fidget with things, and this is what I do now for a living. I sculpt things out of clay. I make molds of them, and then I make them for collectors. I sell it all over in Europe, America. Canada is my smallest clientele, so usually I think America is my biggest clientele, and then Europe. And I've shipped all over the world. People, they find me on social media. I don't really have a website where I even put things, and I usually just make handfuls of these for people every year. Very small runs between making props and stuff for movies and stuff. Mostly like E movies, not A movies. Not even D movies, E movies. No, I'm only kidding. A couple A movies, but I don't really care. I don't really promote that. I like making these guys. So I basically take an armature, which is a blank head with no nose, no ears or anything, and I put a bunch of water clay that looks like this. When it actually had water in it, it's all dried out now. That's what I like to use because I can sculpt fast with it. I can use oil clay too, but it's hard and slow. I like to go quick with this kind of stuff, right? This water clay. Here's a fresh clay sculpt. What this is water clay. So I could literally just pick it off like this. So the whole idea about sculpting is to basically rough it out, sculpt it. You know, you're going to put some lines in here and stuff. You're going to give them some expression. These ping pong balls are perfect eyes. They're both symmetrical. And usually to make something look realistic or believable, you use symmetrical eyes because then it kind of is easy on the eyes and it makes sense. But what you would do here is here's some neck wrinkles, here's some forehead wrinkles I could put in. You could just keep going, right? And you just put in wrinkles and you let your creativity, you know, take over. So you sculpt it all out of clay, and then once you're happy with your sculpture, you make a two-piece ceramic mold out of like stone, and then once that's done, you pull that stone open, the two-piece mold, and you have a negative of your sculpture in that mold. And then you can cast it in whatever like material you want. You can cast in like, this is silicone, this is silicone, this is latex, this is latex. So whatever material you want to cast it in, that's what you do. And then I basically take paint, put shirts on them, airbrush them, put this really annoying hair on that takes me forever to do, and that's how it's done. I usually charge US prices because I buy a lot of stuff from the States. So something like this is usually around $400 or $500. And that they all kind of have their own styles. I make monsters, I make slashers, I make zombies, sorry. I make people that won't let you sleep. I make people that give people nightmares forever, that can't even look at them when they're at shows and stuff. And then I make nice guys with bandanas. I have over at least 200 different molds and sculpts that are kicking around here. I haven't left my garage in around 2.5 months. So, and I've worked almost every day until around 11 o'clock. So for all you people getting your Halloween masks, it's just me and a part-time guy that does it. I don't leave this garage during Halloween.